Why, hello there. It's been quite some time since last we spoke, Nicodemus.
Likewise. I've been wanting to see you and your family again, Your Excellency. I must say, you have done absolutely well with ruling your country, sire. It's not every day you hear of the ruler of a nation being both a king and a priest. It's quite a rare combination.
Why, thank you. I like being a unique leader for my people. So, what's the great prophecy this time? I assume that's why you're here, correct?
Well, you're certainly a sharp one. But, about the prophecy? Let's just say that it's better that you follow me to the temple. You'll find a familiar face there who will explain this situation to you better than I could.
Okay.
One short travel to the temple later, this happened.
Alright Nicodemus, we're here. So, tell me, what's so grave about this groundbreaking revelation of yours?
You've done well, Nicodemus, for bringing him here. Thank you, but I'll be taking it from here. It's been a long time, old friend. I bet you'd never thought you'd see me again, right?
Yes. Welcome back, Lady Elpis. You should have told me that you were going to be returning soon.
It's great to see you too, dear. But, I didn't come to stay long. This may seem sudden, but I've come to take you with me. It's time for you and the other heroes to enter hibernation.
I'm sorry, what? I don't understand, Lady Elpis. What do you mean by hibernation? What's supposed to be happening in order for us to hibernate?
It sounds unfathomable, but try to understand. In order for the prophecy to manifest, both you and your heroes must be preserved for the final hour to come. In the distant future, your ancestral son will need your guidance for the massive uprising to come.
Ancestral son?
I'm forbidden to discuss more, but unless you're there, well, let's just say things aren't going to end well for neither the Crusader bloodline or humanity as a whole.
More monsters besides Lilith are going to surface, aren't they?
Yes. However, before you leave, you need to appoint one of your sons to become the next king of the Nation of Light. I'm morbidly ashamed to ask you to leave both your family and kingdom behind at such short notice, but this must be done.
No, I understand. This is something that must be fulfilled, no matter how bittersweet.
The maximum amount of time I can give you is an extra week from now. Will you be able to settle most, if not all, your accounts by then?
Well, I can't say for sure. We'll just have to wait and see what happens a week from now, won't we?
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Thank you, Lady Elpis, for at least being kind enough to notify me in advance on what's going on. After all, most people don't even know when it's their time to leave this world behind. But, this is going to be quite the story to tell the kingdom. That's for sure.
Yes, it's going to be the epic of the century. But, fret not. Nicodemus will remain here to help guide your current sons. He's the best of the best.
Yes, I suppose that's true. If Lady Elpis trusts you, then so can I. I'm counting on you, Nicodemus. Steer those boys in the right direction, especially Apollo.
Yes, Your Highness. I'll guide them with everything I have. Leave everything to me.
Very well. I'll see you exactly 1 week from now. Stay safe until then.
It was at this moment where the priest king had a lot to get straightened out in this final week.
Wait a minute, hibernation? So, these people are going to be taken up, like, just out of living their normal lives to be in hibernation for eons to come, all the while ascending into the heavenly realms. Like, we've heard bizarreness before, but this is ridiculous. But I'm just saying, it's like there must be some serious warfare, a serious battle has to be taking place in the near future for the true ancient heroes way back when to make their second appearance eons later, all the while resting in the heavenly places. That's a legend if I've ever seen one. That is like beyond awesome.
Whoa, Miss Green, can you imagine having a divine encounter like that? That's got to leave a lot for an individual to think about.
I agree. So much would be going through my head that I wouldn't even know how to process it all. The mere thought of having 7 days to settle all my affairs and appoint the next king of a country is nothing short of stifling. To think. Being told all of that and grappling with the fact that once I ascend, I'll return to a world where everyone I loved is dead and long forgotten to prepare for such a grandiose battle. It's simply too much.
It's a bitter pill to swallow, Miss Green. But there are just some hard choices in life that need to be made for the greater good of the world. I can only imagine the inner turmoil the priest king was experiencing, with him just now establishing a peace treaty and setting the stage to be a successful king to both his family and people. That guy was a special breed indeed. It says here that for the next few days, the priest king was silently preparing for his departure. However, things slowly began to unravel when the king summoned his boy to the base chamber.
Father, what is the meaning of this? It's not every day you summon your kid to the most sacred part of the kingdom just out of the blue. Tell me, what's the special occasion?
I'll explain in due time, son. First, there's something I'd like to give you.
Apollo was handed a heavy, golden sword.
My word, this blade is so heavy. Just what was this thing used for?
Do you like it? This was the same blade that was used to slay 900,000 demons in Lilith's shadow army. With the divine power locked in that blade, you'll become the most powerful warrior this era will ever know.
Yes, this is indeed a splendid gift, Father. I greatly appreciate it. I'll be sure to inform our forces on this little exchange of ours.
Sure thing, son. Just remember to use that power to protect and to protect alone.
Of course, Father. I swear, you all make me out to be a deranged power-mad lunatic at times.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Once the priest king finished his business with Apollo, he later sent for Eos to meet with him in the chamber.
Alright, the signs were blatant. I mean, this is a classic example, as no matter how good intentioned people's desires are, there are just some individuals that, no matter what, they do not need to get a taste of any high-ranking power. And here we're about to see why. Observe.
This is quite the unusual place to meet. Father, tell me, is everything all right? You've seemed a bit more reserved and busier these past few days.
I wish I could say everything is fine, but I'd be lying to you. I can't disclose much, but I need to know if you're willing to inherit the throne.
Inherit the throne. That's quite a great responsibility to place on someone on such short notice. Why bring this up all of a sudden?
Let's just say that due to unforeseen circumstances, I'll be going away for a very long time. In fact, neither of you will see me for the rest of your lives.
Father, Please. What's the situation? Did something happen?
It's too bizarre to explain. I just need to know that if the situation demands it, are you willing to assume the throne?
I'm sorry, Father. I just can't. It's my life's dream to travel the world to see and discover the hidden mysteries of this planet. Ever since that peace treaty, you opened my eyes to so many people and places yet to be discovered. I'm afraid I won't be able to accomplish that goal if I remain in the castle.
Yes, I'm well aware of your insatiable desire for research and exploration, but anyone in this kingdom can see that you'll make a far better king than Apollo. I've tried for the longest to show him the path of peace. However, all he cares about is power and control. So if I can avoid having a ruthless megalomaniac ruling the country, I will with no questions asked.
Then why not appoint Nicodemus as his advisor and have it set up for Apollo to run drastic decisions by him first? And who knows, I believe that even in time Apollo can also change.
You know that's not a bad idea. Are you sure that you don't want to reconsider?
I'm positive, Father. Besides, Apollo may surprise us all, one day.
Well, I hope you're right. In that case, I'll give you this instead.
Gah.
What I've just given you was my anointing. The same power and healing that I received back then, I've now passed it down to you and those after you. Power and great success is guaranteed to come to you and those affiliated with you.
Father, that was a jolt to the system. I felt the power. It was overwhelming. I'm so tired right now. I believe after that I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for your gift, Father.
This is what started generations of one lineage carrying rulership and another carrying the anointing.
And so this right here is what marked the causality behind one lineage inheriting rulership and a sword. A very powerful, mighty sword, as well as a respectable, actually, country ruling position. Meanwhile, there's another lineage that inherited the divine anointing. Like the power to heal, the power to make declarations and to bestow blessings and curses. That is like true, awesome power. No doubt.